Okay. Welcome, guys. Welcome to TMIG market analysis for week 23, I believe. But it is Monday night. We're almost at midnight, going into Tuesday morning. But hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope you had a great 3-day weekend. Due to the fact that Juneteenth, you know, it's a federal holiday now, so everybody gets a 3-day weekend. So I know I enjoyed my time off. Had a lot of fun. Went out to Brooklyn to see some kids perform on stage, and it was basically like a big street fair, in Brooklyn. Then I went to a the Brooklyn Magazine Festival, which was the first time they were doing that this year. So got to see DJ Premier put on a hell of a show. So my my weekend was lit, man. My weekend was lit. But but yeah, guys, let's jump into the content. A lot has changed since our last video, and we are looking at new prices for Bitcoin right now. But to set the stage for this video, I want to talk about Elliott Wave theory. And if I sound a little congested, that's because I am. So forgive me. But I'm gonna pull through it. So what is Elliott Wave? I don't know if many traders. I don't see a lot of traders using Elliott Waves. I would say that. I know a lot of the veteran traders that I follow. Most of them use it, but it comes in handy when you're doing some real in-depth technical analysis and you want to analyze the long-term move of a trend, and it could be beneficial in the bear market or bull market. But it's best used in a trending market, not best. You're not gonna find it very useful in a sideways market. So, what is Elliott wave theory? Um, Elliott waves theory in technical analysis is used to describe price movements in the financial market. The theory was developed by Ralph Nelson Elliott after he observed and identified recurrent fractal wave patterns. Waves can be identified in stock price movements and in consumer behavior. Investors trying to profit from a market trend could be described as riding a wave. A large, strong movement by homeowners to replace their existing mortgages with the new ones that have better terms is called a refinancing wave. And key takeaways: the Elliott wave theory is a form of technical analysis that looks for recurrent long-term price patterns related to persistent changes in investor sentiment and psychology. The theory identifies impulse waves that set up a pattern and corrective waves that oppose the larger trend. Each set of waves is nested within a larger set of waves that adhere to the same impulse or corrective pattern, which is described as fractal approach to investing. All right, so I'm gonna play this little video so you guys get the big picture. Let me turn this up.
The Elliott wave theory was developed in the late 1920s.
Hold on.
By Ralph
Okay.
Nelson Elliott. In his research, Mr. Elliott noticed repetitive patterns in the markets that he attributed to the psychology of the masses. He noted that similar repetitive patterns appeared in all different time frames. Elliott divided these large patterns into smaller patterns he termed waves. The ultimate success of this indicator rests on the trader's ability to divide price action into trends and corrections. Trends show the main direction that prices are headed, while corrections move against the trend. Elliott labeled these impulse and corrective waves. The Elliott wave theory is usually interpreted by a pattern of 5 waves that move in the direction of the main trend, followed by 3 corrective waves. This combination of 8 waves is called a 5-3 move and can be found on any chart regardless of the time frame. Interestingly, each wave in the cycle can be made up of other 5-3 formations of waves using shorter time periods, which can make identifying the current wave a difficult task. The high degree of subjectivity is the main reason why using this theory can be problematic for beginner traders. But by taking the time to figure out the wave count, Mr. Elliott concluded that the movement of the stock market could be accurately predicted.
Okay, now, how many of you thought that it helped better clarify your understanding of Elliott waves? I hope it did. But if not, you can always go back and watch it. There's plenty of videos on YouTube about Elliott waves. But that was just a short, quick, and sweet one that I wanted to play. But me myself, I learned Elliott waves from one of my favorite traders, Alessio Rossani. He's the founder of Leading Trader, and he's been involved in the markets for about 12 years or so. But I posted his videos in the group before too, so you guys could go and look him up because he's very good at Elliott Waves. I'm a novice when it comes to it, so I'm gonna do my best to do some technical analysis with it tonight. So the key thing to remember is that it's best used in a trending market, and there's 5 waves. Waves 1, 3, and 5 are the waves with the most price action. Waves 1 and 3 tend to be the longest waves. Waves 2 and 4 tend to be corrective waves, meaning price is pulling back. So if price rallies, pull back. Anytime it pulls back, that's a wave. And then when it rallies again and makes a new high, that's a new wave. And it pulls back, that's another wave. So waves 2 and 4 are usually the waves where you see price corrects and pulls back to prior support. All right, so here we're looking at Bitcoin at back in 2020, right? This is right after the COVID crash, and price fell to around 4,000. This is on a daily time frame. So you can see price hit a new low for the year. It rallied and then hit 10,000, pulled back. This rally right here to 10,000 would be wave 1. This pullback right here to 8,000 would be wave 2. And then this rally to 12,000 would be wave 3. Remember, wave 3 tends to be the biggest wave out of the 5. Now, even though there's some consolidation within this wave, you will still include that because price is grinding up and it made a new high. So that would be wave 3. And then remember, wave 4 are usually pullbacks. So we saw pullback to 10,000. And then wave 5, we saw a rally up to around 19,000. Okay. Now, every market is different. Every stock is different. Every chart is different. Every asset that you're looking at is going to be different. But the technicals still apply. Now, there's going to be some instances where waves 2 and 4 are identical in terms of the size of the pullback. There's going to be some instances where wave wave 4 has a deep pullback. But whenever it pulls back, it should never go past the prior correction wave up to. Okay. Because we're in a trend market, so that should not happen. All right. So I went ahead before this video and I put some Elliott waves on this chart, and it automatically did it for me. So which made my job easier. Okay. So you could see on this, let me see if I could get more of this chart. Come on, slide over. Okay, I don't know why it's being difficult, but the blue line that you see is wave 1. Okay, so this is starting a new uptrend, and the green waves that you see, the green lines, I'm just use waves for this purpose, are they're within that larger wave 1 that you see. So each wave, this is another important thing to remember. Each wave encompasses smaller waves within it. So wave 1 could have 3 waves, and the corrective wave 2 and 4, which this one is usually, when it pulls back, it's usually in the form of like a ABC pattern, meaning it's a 3-legged move. As you can see right here, price pulled back, rallied, retested the previous highs, then it pulled back and tested price support. So that's what you would call like a ABC correction in the larger wave. Okay, and then you see wave 2 right here, started in January of 2021. Price rallied. So wave 2 was the corrective wave, and then came down to like 29,000, and it rallied, made a new high, and then pulled back to 43,000. So you can see wave 2 and 4 are the corrective waves. Wave 1, 3, and 5, the odd numbers, are always the biggest legs in the trend, or the biggest waves in the trend. And that's how you could usually identify them. So it's hard to do this without the indicator, but TradingView makes it simple, so they just drew this for me. All right, so this is 2021. All right, let's go to present day. Okay, so there. Hope this isn't confusing, but a couple of these lines I drew myself. Okay, let me look at this. Let me pull up this one. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. We're in June 2022. Okay, so price started to drop in November, and if just FYI, if you didn't know, we're in a bear market, guys. Like, we're about 8 months in right now, and the last bear market lasted about 18 months, almost 2 years, and I'm expecting this one to last about the same time frame, 18 to 24 months, give or take. So this one started back in November, so we're about 8 months in. Okay, and I I myself, like I told you, I never expected price to break and come all the way down to 25,000, much less 20,000. But once I saw multiple weeks close below the 100-day moving average, and on the monthly price action closed below the 20-day moving average, that's when I knew something was up. And we had strong support right here at 28. Let me use this. Um, right here, we had strong support right there, and we broke that, and price came down, man, and we fell all the way. This past Saturday, we hit 17 and change. What did we get to? 17,592. Wow. And this is for all altcoins too. Like, we haven't seen these prices since 2020. Like, let's just zoom out a bit. Last time Bitcoin was at this price was December 2020. Okay, 2 years, guys. 2 years. So that's saying a lot. All right. So um I drew these two arrows before the video started to point out what wave this was. So this red line, this is wave one, okay? And this black line, I measured it from the low of this candle. So this was May 12th. I measured it from that low to the previous high. I'm not trying to match the exact price, but I'm just measuring from low to high, low to high. Okay. So this black line is wave two. And then we had another drop from 28. This was when it broke support. We had this drop, and we hit this 17,000 this past weekend. So this is wave three right here. Okay. So let me go to the chart, to the next chart, because I actually drew the remainder of these arrows. So I just want to fast forward. No. So let me. Wait, what just happened to my chart? Okay. So as you can see, when I put the indicator on, it already plotted this ABC corrective move. So let me go back to this one. So I don't think we've bottomed. I think we're still gonna come down to support. So this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting price using, just based on previous price action and Elliott Waves theory. This is what I'm saying. Price I'm expecting price to bounce, come back up to previous support, which is now resistance. I'm expecting price to come back up here and then fall back down to these previous support around 17,000 and go a little bit lower for wave 5. So this rally that I'm expecting, this is going to be wave 4. And then we're going to drop and make new 52-week lows for wave 5. So let me get rid of this indicator. And and show you what I mean. No, I don't want that. Let me see. Can it remove it? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna draw this. So this is wave 3. Okay. And I'm expecting price to come back up, hit wave. This will be wave 4 at prior support, which is now resistance. And then I'm expecting wave 5. Come on, come on. No, that's crooked. Oh no. Putting in the wrong direction, buddy. Let's try this again. Okay. Oh. Okay. Change this to red. So that would be wave 5. Okay, let me zoom out. Go to my weekly time frame. And this wave 5, guys, this is gonna drop. Because when you have a wave, now previously I showed you what the Elliott Waves was like, what it looked like in the uptrend. This is a forecast. So this is what it's looking like now in a bear market, a downtrend. And anytime you have a wave 5, it's always gonna go further than the previous wave 3. So in the bear market, it's gonna go further down than the previous wave 3. In the uptrend, you're gonna see a wave 5 rally and make new highs. So in the bear market, as we're looking at now, you're gonna see price action after the corrective wave. It's gonna come back down and make new lows. And how low can we go? Well, to the previous support, Bitcoin, which is around 12,000 and change. So, okay. So, this wave 5, it's gonna be somewhere between 10,500 and 12,003. Let's call it 330. 12,330. So let me draw a box. So it's gonna come down. It's gonna come down. No, not 9,000. Yeah. So the bottom of this rectangle is like 10,000. Crap. Just had it. Okay. So that's where that's where I'm expecting the price to come back down to. And I know it's bad because everybody want to see price rally. But hey, if you're around in 2018 when we had the last bear market and, and we saw Bitcoin drop from 20,000 all the way to 3,400 and some change, man, it was it was rough watching that. But that was around the time I actually bought Bitcoin for the first time. It's 2018. It's like May of 2018. But yeah, man, these are the price action for our bear market. So this is how it moves. So once Bitcoin starts dropping, man, it's gonna drop. And just following Elliott Wave theory and doing some projections, And it's, trust me, when you put Elliott Waves onto a trending market and do some technical analysis, Elliott Waves never disappoints. It's usually on point. And if you do proper analysis of the chart and you know what you're trading, then it's usually gonna work out to be it's gonna come out to be exactly what you expected. So now that we know what's happening, we know what's going on. This is what you should expect. So I wouldn't be going long here. I'll be waiting. And I know some people may be asking, so what time frame? So I'll say within the next week or two, price is gonna start to. We already had some consolidation, so price we're already trading sideways on the lower time frames. But next, I would say, this is gonna wave 4 is gonna play out. It's gonna take like 8 to 10 weeks to play out. So we're gonna rally up to 28,000, 29, probably hit 30. We're gonna come, and I should probably draw. Let me put another box up here. Um. Okay. And I know some of you probably wondering, like, ain't no way price is gonna come to these levels. But I mean, hey, the market moves in cycles, man, and Elliott Waves measures those cycles. Okay, so it's all you need to know. The market moves in cycles, and Elliott Waves is one of the best tools you could use to project these moves. Okay, so let me just put it right there. Yeah. All right, and let me do one more thing. Let me just wave one. Okay. I'm gonna just um I'm just gonna just mark the waves, so we'll know what is what. I mean, I'll know, but for anyone watching this in the future, actually no, that's fine. Minimize this a little bit. Okay. Wave one. This is actually wave two. I wonder if oh, nope. This is black line is wave two. Why is this overlay over here? Okay. Where's that other one I just cloned? This is wave three. Make this a little smaller. Okay, and actually keep in mind wave three. What the heck? Okay. Clone that. This is wave four. And wave five. Okay. Okay, let me come down to the daily time frame so I could see this a little better. Okay, keep in mind, guys, wave 1, 2, wave 3 hasn't occurred yet, okay? So that's still to be played out. So this black line is going to be wave 4. This wave right here, which is going to come down to in the 10,000 area, that's going to be wave 5. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, wait. I misspoke. I said wave 3 hasn't occurred yet. Wave 4 hasn't occurred yet. But, okay. Yeah. So this is wave 3. We're in wave 3 right now. Okay. This black line is going to be wave 4. And this, like I said, will play out in the next 8 to 10 weeks. And then we're going to see a reversal. If you're looking to short, if you're a day trader and you want to short this, you could wait till it comes back up here and short it and ride it all the way down to 12 or 10,000. Okay. So I think I did a pretty good job explaining that. Hopefully it makes sense. And like I said, this box down here, that's prior support going back to 2 years ago. And this is where this will be the last leg of this downwards, of this downtrend in this current bear market. I mean, technically this leg right here, this technically this could be a part of wave 1. But because this was a retest and this is almost like a right shoulder of a head and shoulders pattern. Yeah, this almost looks like a head and shoulders pattern. Left shoulder, head, came back down. And I didn't even notice this until now. Yeah, this is like a head and shoulders pattern. And we close above the shoulder. So that's when we had confirmation that, we're gonna head down further. At the time I didn't notice this, but I'm just realizing this now. And but yeah. But that's it, guys. That is the market analysis for this week. So, as I've said before, as Bitcoin goes, so does the altcoins. So everything that I just explained for Bitcoin, same thing, the same technical structure and patterns is going to apply to Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, Solana, Avalanche, all of them. Everything, everything in the pretty much in the top 20 is pretty much correlated. Okay, so just gotta be patient. It's gonna be, you know, we're looking at we're looking at like fall. This wave five, price coming down to 10,000. We're looking at like October, November. You know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna happen no time soon. So just gotta be patient and continue to do other things in crypto. You know, just this is a good time to just do some deep dives into some projects and analyze, your portfolio, see what's worth getting rid of, what's worth keeping, and get better at learning about blockchain, NFTs, and crypto overall. So that is it, guys. If you guys have any questions, you could leave a comment below the video. This will be uploaded pretty soon. So please like, comment, and subscribe. And you could follow us on Instagram at TMIG Crypto. And join our Telegram group. But it's not open to everyone. I mean, it is, but you can't just join it without being granted access. So if you guys want to hop in our Telegram group, it's free. Just reach out to me on Instagram, send us a DM, and I'll put you in the group. But that's it for this week. Uh, Not much is gonna happen this week. We might just see some real consolidation, really. But yeah, hope you guys have a good and productive week and stay blessed. And see you in the next one. TMIG, Mattis Live. I'm out.